We have several big crypto news events that are happening this morning. We have Polygon with a whole bunch of building going on their chain, and they said they got something big coming, a little teaser from the Polygon team. We also have Mark Cuban, yes, a little class action lawsuit against Mark Cuban because he recommended a firm. We're going to talk about who he recommended, and is Mark Cuban in some hot water. We also have the SEC and CFTC going to amend a form out there which could give the crypto community a bunch more protection that it desperately needs. And we have yet another firm out there that just locked customers out of their funds. So let's go screen and start exploring some of this crypto news. Another firm freezes withdrawals and activities. And no, it's not what I have up on the screen. I reported on Nuri a couple days ago. We have a brand new one, ladies and gentlemen, and this one has a twist. Crypto exchange Hotbit suspends services as authorities freeze funds. The alleged criminal misconduct of a former employee has led the authorities to freezing some of Hotbit funds. Now, this has gone a step further, and this is where things get weird. The firm has suspended trading deposits and withdrawals with no time frame in place for resumption. Hotbit, one of Asia's leading cryptocurrency exchanges, in hot water after several of its senior managers have been subpoenaed by law enforcement following the freezing of accompanying funds. An ex-employee did some nefarious activities. We love the nefarious activities on this channel. So law enforcement steps in, freezes those accounts that could be tied to that employee. Now the company comes out, and this is where things get weird. The company now comes out and freezes all activity on their platform. So were they in financial trouble before this happened and they're just using this now as a way to set off this freezing of funds? Or are these things two completely unrelated items? I just find it odd that law enforcement would come in, freeze some of these funds, and then the company comes out and says, you know what, no, we're going to freeze the rest of them. So I'm going to keep you up to date with what happens with Hotbit because they are one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in Asia. All right, now we move on to the SEC, CFTC. Good information for all of us out there in the cryptoverse because we need protection, everyone. And this proposed amendment would help out with that. All right, do you guys know about Form PF, Private Fund? The U.S. Commodity Futures, CFTC, and the SEC voted in favor of amendments to Form Private Fund, which is required by the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act of 2010. Under the new amendments, hedge funds that have at least $500 million in assets must report their cryptocurrency exposure via Form PF. The report must also include borrowing, counterparty exposure, turnover, portfolio liquidity, financial liquidity, withdrawal and redemption rights, and in and out flows. Ooh. Also, this form used to be required quarterly, would now be required to be reported one business day. Yes, everyone. So now we would have information and insight into all of this big money out there in the cryptoverse. Imagine those hedge funds out there, right? We don't know what their risks were. We don't know what their liabilities, inflows, and outflows. There was a big gray box that was covering a whole bunch of data with crypto. But with this proposal right here, we would get information filed publicly within one day that could help the consumers, right? Help all of us traders out there make more sense of what's going on. I love regulation like this because this isn't stifling growth, productivity, or anything like that. This is just giving us more information. And all of us out there in the crypto space have been saying, hey, give us more information. Now on to Mark Cuban, and oh, did he do something bad? And I think we're going to see a lot more of this to come in the future. Mark Cuban faces class action lawsuit for promoting Voyager crypto projects. The lawsuit alleged Mark Cuban misrepresented the crypto offerings and services by Voyager and leveraged his years of experience and public figure to lure inexperienced customers investing their life savings. He actually was pitching some of this stuff in front of Dallas Mavericks season ticket holders. So we've got someone out there that has filed a suit saying, hey, Mark Cuban, you are using your influence to get me into a platform, Voyager, which has declared bankruptcy, get me into a platform that cannot manage their funds correctly. The lawsuit alleged that Cuban also misrepresented the firm on numerous occasions, making dubious claims of it being cheaper than competitors and offering commission-free trading services. Ooh, is he going to get in trouble? Because right now we are seeing that there are a bunch of people out there that took losses that are starting to file these class action lawsuits. We're seeing a bunch of them with Coinbase, and now we're seeing them going after public influencers out there. So Mark Cuban, you probably shouldn't go in front of the Dallas Mavericks season ticket holders out there and start pitching Voyager. Not a smart thing. But now onto the Polygon tease, and this one has me excited. Polygon teases something massive on horizon as dApps climb to 37,000. I've got some juicy stats for you here, okay? Crypto winter, just keep that in mind as I go over these next two stats. So with the crypto winter happening, how much has Polygon slowed down? Well, they didn't slow down, everyone. 37,000 dApps are built on Polygon according to the latest data from Alchemy Platform, the world's leading Web3 developer platform. That is almost 2 times the number in March and a 4x jump since the beginning of the year. Yes, everyone, a 4x jump since the beginning of the year, crypto winter, and a 2x since March, crypto winter again. Growth during the crypto winter. Now, what is the project that they are going to be releasing? Something massive is coming, and it will be along the lines of consumer finance and mass adoption of Web3. It says that consumer finance will not be the same again after the launch of this. So now we have Polygon coming out with some massive numbers and something that they say is going to change Web3. This crypto winter is starting to heat up, and stats like Polygon going 2x and 4x over this year with their dApp building. Whew, that is good stuff to see during this crypto winter. Can we even call it a crypto winter with all this hot development going on? We also have Mark Cuban in hot water for recommending Voyager Digital that declared bankruptcy. I think we're going to see a lot more influencers out there be targeted, especially, your Jake Pauls promoting a lot of those crypto NFT scams out there. Yep, we're going to see a lot more of that happening. Also, another crypto firm is out there freezing funds. Hotbit. Yep, I'm going to keep you informed with that, so make sure you hit the subscribe button because as details get released, I will pass them on to you. We also have the CFTC and the SEC proposing amendments to private fund, which would give us investors out there more insight into the holdings of massive exchanges and their crypto holdings. So stay tuned because as the news breaks, I will be sure to cover it with you.